Welcome back, guys. So this week I had a decent week training. I'm really enjoying working on the new skills at the moment. Strength wise, every week's getting a little bit heavier. Still not pushing anything too crazy, but in the coming months those numbers should get bigger and bigger. Wanted to try a slightly different structure this week regarding the commentary, and to explain a little bit why I do the things the way that I do. If you find it useful, please let me know and I can do more of it in the future. Otherwise, enjoy this week's training. So with the tumbling, I'll always warm up in the same way. I'll do a straight back, followed by a few double backs, followed by a few open double backs where I don't grab my knees, followed by a double back with a half twist, and finally a double back with a full twist. There are 4 different methods to do a full twist and double back. You can do the full twist in the first somersault, the full twist in the second somersault, half in the first, half in the second, or a double Arabian half out technique. Now I'm aiming to do a more half in, half out style technique. I've chosen this technique mainly because I prefer it visually, and also because I have a problem with an early twist on single somersaults. So hopefully by doing a more delayed twist on the double somersault, that will transfer over to the twisting on the single somersault a bit better. On the rings this week, I tried some dislocates from a swing. As I said in the previous weeks, I'm still figuring out where my ability is at on this piece, so I'm experimenting with the skills before making a structured plan. Ideally, if the technique is correct, the swings, inlocates or dislocates should get higher and higher every time, as you have a bit more momentum and you can get a bit more amplitude, as long as you can catch the right moment to press on the rings. As you can see this week, I don't always catch the right moment and don't move the rings enough, so I snatch my shoulders at the bottom of the swings, which is pretty uncomfortable and it's something I'm going to need to sort moving forward. Finally, on the mushroom, I'm working on flares to handstand. My main focus at the moment is to improve the technique. So I'm working on extending my legs and my body as far in front of me as possible, as this will allow me to get my shoulders forward as I come around the back of this flare, and that will help me get to handstand a little bit easier. Obviously, as I'm on the floor mushroom, I can't really drop my legs on my body, so I really do have to push it forward as much as I can, which isn't easy and it's going to take a little bit of time to improve. The other technical errors I have is that I catch my leg on the floor. This slows down the skill and makes getting to handstand easier. Obviously, it wouldn't be allowed in a competition. So in order to improve that, I'm working on lifting my leg high enough so it doesn't catch the floor. And also, as you can probably tell, my legs are bent on parts of the skill, and that's mainly a flexibility issue. As I've gotten stronger, I've lost a bit of flexibility, so I'll need to prioritize that a little bit more in order to get the skill to a competitive standard.